friends. So in February I actually decided to go shop online, and I went to elf.com, eyeslippedface.com I mean, and I tried out a lot of their products. I've heard a lot of the hype on YouTube, so I really wanted to give a lot a go and see what I liked and what I didn't like. It was my birthday at the time, so I did get it was like $172 altogether for everything I got. But I got like a lot of holiday deals and stuff, like I got a lot of bundles. So I got to try out a lot of different products, and I really enjoyed most of them, but I do have quite a few that are actually my favorites, so let's go through and look at my e.l.f. favorites. Alright, the first item I really liked was the e.l.f. eyebrow palette, and I got it in shade Light. This was a really nice palette. It actually came with a powder and a gel, or yeah, it's like a gel. Sorry, it's a little bit dirty, but I really like it. The powder fits me nice, and so does the gel. The gel just, it glides on. It's great. It's like a cream. It also comes with a mirror up at the top. Sorry, I'm not trying to blind you guys, but there's a mirror up at the top, and it's just wide enough to where you can fit in both of your eyebrows. And I really I like the packaging. I really like how it kind of looks. It looks a little bit more pricier than you would think. This was, I think it was only $3. I'm not exactly sure. I'll list all the prices down at the bottom. But I think this one was $3, and I just really liked it, and that's actually what I'm wearing today. So once again, here's the eyebrow, and that's how it looks on me. Alright, my next product is actually their mineral eyeshadow primer, and I actually have it in sheer. This stuff is really nice. It feels great. It feels really smooth. It's really nice. It does come out clear-ish. It kind of has like a white tint, a whitish pinky tint, so let's focus. And then once you smooth it out, but I mean, it's really nice, and it feels really smooth, and the colors stay on great. They stay on all night. I've had this makeup on since about, I'd say about maybe 11, 12 this morning, and it's now 9, 10 o'clock at night, and I mean, my eyeshadow is still there. You can still see all of my colors, and it doesn't really crease. It holds up really nicely. My next item I really started to like is the e.l.f. eye primer and liner sealer, and I've got a lot of use out of this. I don't really use the primer side. This is what the primer side looks like. I don't really get a lot of use out of it. I think it's a little bit more thicker. Maybe once I run out of my the mineral primer, I might go and start using this one. This one's a little bit more pigmented, and I feel like I have to pull more to get it spread around, and I really don't like that. And then this is a duo, so on the other side it does have a liner blocker, and this is what this looks like. And what I've been using it for is I stick this in the eyeshadow that I really want to become my eyeliner, and it kind of gives it this wet look and keeps it on there all night, like 12 hours at least. It keeps it on there for a good little bit, and it makes everything look very pigmented, very wet look. It kind of looks like a wet eyeliner, so you can basically change any eyeshadow into a eyeliner, a wet eyeliner. Alright, so alright, so I'm just going to skip to my e.l.f. primer for now. This is the e.l.f. Studio Primer. This is the SPF 20. And this stuff is amazing. I've had it. I don't wear makeup every day. I rarely wear makeup. I go to work maybe twice a week, so sometimes 3 times a week, very rarely. So that's the only time I really put on makeup. I don't like to put on makeup to go out in public. But when I do, I always like to prime my face. And this is a really good primer. I really want to try, I think it's their poreless finish or something like that. That one looks really good, but this one works great for now, and I'll show you. This is about how much comes out one pump, because it is a pump. So this is how much came out in one pump. And this stuff is just so smooth, and it's very moisturizing. It's very nice. And it doesn't leave like a sticky residue or anything. It just feels really like, kind of like silky. It's really, really nice, and I really, really, really do like that. Alright, on to my next item. My next item is the Maximum Concealer, the Maximum Coverage Concealer by e.l.f. And I actually have this in the color Nude. Alright, this is a really, really nice full coverage concealer. For, I think it's only $3. Once again, I'll put the prices in the bottom. But for, I think only $3, maybe $6, I'm pretty sure it's $3 though. The coverage is ridiculous. So look at that coverage. I know it doesn't look like it matches my skin right now, and I really don't even use that much, and that really was not a lot. But it's thick, and it's soft, and it blends really well, and there's no, it's kind of smells like sunscreen. Sorry for the interruption, but I really, really enjoy this concealer. Alright, so my next product, it's kind of messy, I'm sorry, I know it has white all over it, is their high definition powder. And I heard a lot of hype about this, I really did. So getting this, I had high expectations, which they did exceed. So it is very messy, which was one of the complaints. It's very messy. It is a powder though, and it's a loose mineralized powder, so it's gonna be messy, and I kind of expected that. And it came with one of these little blotter things, which I mean, I don't really use for my makeup, but I use it for other things, like trying to get oils off my face and such. I wrap like block cloths around it and on my face. But it's a really, really nice powder, and it mattifies so good. Like, I sometimes take this to work and keep it in my purse, and if I just look oily or sweaty, I kind of dampen my face, like dab my face with a paper towel. Ooh, see all the smoke coming? And then I put some of that on, and it works like a charm. It works every time. Alright, so my next product is the Contouring Blush and Bronzer Powder, and it's in St. Louis or Lucia or something like that. And I actually got this in one of the packages with a bunch of different things. And this is a very nice bronzer. I don't really care for the blush. The blush has a lot of gold sparkles. Let me see if you guys can see that. It has a lot of gold sparkling in it, and I really don't prefer that in a blush. The bronzer is kind of sparkly, but it's also very dark, which kind of makes up for that. And you don't have to use a lot. A little goes a very long way. Alright, and my last makeup product is my 150 piece geometric palette by e.l.f. And I really enjoy this palette. You need to wash your hands again. Are you trying to see what Sonia is doing? Alright, so yeah, going back, sorry guys. This is the geometric palette, and a lot of these colors actually were ridiculously pigmented. Like, I'm going to show you guys. Let's see if I'm here. I'll get a dark blue. I'll go in for this blue. And I barely touched this, and this is just how it looks on the finger. I'll also go for, I'll also go for a black, a lighter purple, I'll go for a brown. I'll go for this dark brown right here. Alright, here's how they showed on my hands. And this is how they swatch. So yeah, these are all the swatches. And there's the yellow. Alright, and the next product that I will be showing you guys is actually not a, it's not a makeup product, it's actually a makeup application product. So I got this little kit, and it came with a bunch of brushes. But I'm just going to show you guys my favorite brushes. So my first favorite brush is this e.l.f. powder brush. I actually got two of these. It is ridiculously dense and super soft and applies powder great. It is so nice, and I absolutely love it. It's one of my now staples in the collection. My next one is the blush brush. It's the wrong one. I have a bad one and a good one. Alright, so this is the blush brush, and it is kind of dirty. I need to wash on my brushes. It's kind of see a little bit tint. But this one also is very soft and very dense. I mean, it's not super dense, but it's dense enough. Like, it's dense. Alright, and my last favorite brush is actually an eye brush, and this is the blending brush by e.l.f. And this brush blends incredible. I was actually looking for a blending brush, specifically for blending, and I wasn't gonna get this because I was like, you know, it's a little bit too tapered for me. I kind of was looking for something more like bigger and, so I don't know, fluffier. I guess I was looking for something fluffier than this, and I got this anyways, and I'm so glad I did. I absolutely love it. It is so nice. Alright, so I'll just show you guys just the eyeliner. The eyeliner that I really do like is the cream eyeliner. It goes on really great. And you can see I used actually one of these type of liquid liner pens, and I just dip it in there and use it because I just find that a lot easier. You guys should try it. It's a lot easier, like one that's dried out or something. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and maybe even comment so I can hear you guys' opinions. If you guys want to see my whole makeup collection, it's not that big, but I'll be more than willing to show you guys it all. And until next time, stay beautiful.